going to teach you how to be a happy person. Do this exercise for a year, every day, make a habit, and you will be a much happier person a year from now. It will be so worth it. So, one of the reasons that we tend to be so unhappy is because we have a disbalance between wanting and having. Wanting typically incorporates the dopaminergic system in the brain. Having typically incorporates the serotonergic system in the brain. And most of us, especially in the society we live in, we are constantly focused on wanting. What don't I have? What do I want to change about myself? What do I want to criticize? What do I want to judge? What deficits do I have? What deficits do other people have? What didn't I do right? What haven't I done enough of? Wanting. All of this is wanting. And in order to feel contented and to feel satisfied and to feel happy, we actually need to live in having. And for most of us, we do not know how to do this. Essentially, like this part of the brain has like atrophied. And so we need to create a habit, an exercise of refocusing on having. So this could like just look like 5 minutes a day where you list out all of the things you have in your life that you're happy about, that you're glad you have them. And this does not need to be just like material possessions. This applies to everything. So what do you like about your partner? What do you like about yourself? What have you done well this week? What did you succeed on? Like when I ask my clients these things, oftentimes they just like stare at me with like a blank stare. Like they're like, what? And that's because essentially this is such a like underused part of our brain that like it's atrophied. It's like if you spent, 3 months in bed and your legs are like, your muscles are atrophied and you try to stand up and you can't walk. You need to learn how to create a exercise, a habit for refocusing and training your mind into what you have in order to be happy. And this can apply to anything. It can apply to career, family, appearance, progress you're making on a goal, the way you view your partner, literally anything. You need to focus on training your mind to see what you have. And that's the way that you're going to feel more satisfied and more happy. And a lot of you will probably think like, oh, but if I do this, will I stop being motivated? No. Typically, we actually sustain better levels of motivation once we have kind of a more ideal psychological state. So don't worry about that. You'll be okay. You'll still be motivated. You'll still go out and crush things. You'll be fine. But this exercise, I think, is some of the most important work that we can do in order to train our mind so that we're not always in that deficit state. And this will help with stress. It will help with life satisfaction. It will help with all kinds of things. But make sure that you create this exercise, do it for a year, and I swear it will completely change you.